We got our first match lined up here. We got the New Day of Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston taking on the Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. We're going to go ahead and jump into this match and get this show started. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the New Day, Kofi and Xavier making their way down to the ring. Getting a title shot up against the one-man Mafia Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Here they are, ladies and gentlemen, the one-man Mafia Tag Team Champions of the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford. Here we go, Xavier Woods and Montez Ford starting things off. Xavier Woods with a dragon screw takedown. Arm wrench crescent kick to the face. Both these men trying to feel each other out. Xavier locks in the submission on a Montez. Flipping senton from Xavier. Dropping knees. Into the ropes, looking for a shoulder tackle, but nobody there. Double team drop kick from the Street Profits. Angelo Dawkins is in the ring now, locking in the headlocks. Xavier takes out the Kofi. Kofi sends Dawkins into the corner. Scoop slam from Dawkins. Combination from Dawkins. Back and forth. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Dawkins gets the best of that exchange. Boston Crab locked in on Kofi, but he's able to get out of it. Shoulder shrugs to Dawkins. Into the corner. Low drop kick taking the knees out of Dawkins. Dawkins taken back out to Ford. Both these teams have had matches against each other in the past, but this time it's for all the gold, the Tag Team Championships. Kofi's had enough, he tags back out to Xavier. Spinning toe hold, drops Montez Ford. Elbow to the knee, working those legs of Montez Ford. Ford with a standing suplex. Rolls up Xavier. Only a 1 count. DDT from Xavier. Mounted punches. Angelo Dawkins looks on. Xavier into the corner, taking those punches from Ford. Stare down between these two. Ford gets the best of Xavier. Tags out to Dawkins. Tags out to Kofi. Double drop kick from the New Day. Kofi sent for the ride. Swinging neck breaker from Dawkins. Dawkins into the corner and is a victim of that low drop kick again. Sending him into the opposite corner. Big body splash from Kofi. Rolls him up. 1. Only a 1 count. Combination from Dawkins again. Standing vertical suplex. Now Dawkins working over the legs of Kofi. Sunset powerbomb from Kofi, but Dawkins is no longer the legal man. Slide through from Ford. Back body drop onto Kofi. Ford off the top rope with the frog splash, but he's too close to the ropes. No count. Arm wringer from Kofi. Clubbing blow to the back of Xavier's head. Arm drag from Ford. Off the ropes. Big front drop kick from Ford. Xavier's able to get back up and add a flipping senton. Leg sweep from Xavier. Going for the pin, but he's right in the opponent's corner. Swinging neck breaker from Dawkins. Ford taken back out to Dawkins, and they hit a double team drop kick again. Xavier takes out the Kofi, looking for a double team move, but Dawkins is able to kick out. High right from Kofi. Going for the win. 1, 2. Ford's able to break up the count. Kofi looking for the win. Only a 2. Kofi rolls up Dawkins again. Ooh, that was close. Dawkins drops Kofi. And again, Kofi with a low blow. Stacks him. 1, 2. Ford's able to break the pin up again. Double drop kick from the Street Profits. Kofi comes in. Dawkins tags out. Swinging neck breaker on the Xavier. High right from Xavier. Montez taking a minute to flex. Off the top rope, frog splash to the back of Xavier. Ford going for the ride. Low drop kick from Xavier this time. Sunset powerbomb, but they're right at the ropes again. Ford's able to get out of it. High rake again from Xavier. Dragon screw from Xavier. They're down between these two. Who's coming out on top? Woods all fired up, takes Ford down with the clothesline. Into the ropes. Trying to fight his way out of both these men. Frog splash onto Kofi. Almost had it, but Kofi gets in and breaks up the count. Drop salt from Kofi. And another one. Drags Ford away from the ropes. Arm drag from Ford. He's had enough. He tags in Dawkins. Looking for the double team. Kofi's able to fight out of it. Dawkins head first into the corner. Body splash from Kofi. Leg sweep. Things are heating up. Another takedown. Roll up from Kofi. Too close to the ropes. Off the ropes goes Dawkins. Body splash onto Kofi. Super kick from Ford onto Xavier. Drop kick from Dawkins. Back and forth. Who is it gonna be? Kofi rolling lariat onto Dawkins, but he's had enough. He tags in Xavier. Taking a minute to appreciate the crowd. Knee to the gut. Spine buster from Dawkins, pulls him away from the ropes, going for the win. Too close to Kofi though. Street Profits secure the win and defend their titles. Dawkins was able to stack Xavier and get the 3 count while Kofi was running the ropes. Insane match. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The first match of the night goes to the Street Profits defending their tag team titles. Great match, great opener. All right, who's the next one gonna be? Women's title up for grabs this time. Let's see, who are we going to put up against Bayley for the title defense? If there's any new viewers out there, don't be shy to say hi. Got somebody volunteering Charlotte Flair to take on Bayley. I got an idea. All right, we got our matchup. It's gonna be Rhea Ripley taking on Bayley for the one-man Mafia Women's Championship. I don't believe I've ever seen this match before. So let's make this one happen. right, let's get into it. Making her way down to the ring, the challenger for the women's championship, it's Rhea Ripley. Now making her way down to the ring, the current one-man Mafia women's champion, Bayley. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Rhea sending Bayley for the ride a couple times. Scoop and a slam from Bayley. Bayley into the ropes. Arm wringer from Bayley. Bayley into the corner again. Shoulder tackles from Rhea. Looking for a suplex, but Rhea reverses it and sends Bayley out of the ring. Bayley returning the favor, sending Rhea head first into the corner, followed up by another scoop and a slam. Forearm smash from Bayley. Into the ropes. Front flapjack from Rhea onto Bayley. Another forearm delivered from Bayley. Headlock locked in. Rhea keeps trying to go to the back, but Bayley has it scouted. Bayley looking for a vertical suplex, but Rhea reverses it into her own. Snap suplex from Rhea. Boots to the gut. Huge arm drag. Headlock takeover. Bayley looking for the win. Looking to end it early, but it's not gonna happen. Thank you, U.S. Marine. I appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat. Arm wringer from Bayley again. Shoulder tackles. Headlock, but Rhea reverses it into a back suplex. Back and forth, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Bayley getting the best of that exchange. Head smash from Rhea. Belly to back takedown. Looking for a Hurricane Rana, but Rhea reverses it into a powerbomb and stacks her up for a 2 count. Forearm smash delivered from Rhea. Snap suplex from Bayley. Rhea goes for the ride. Bayley had something in mind but was unable to execute. Shin breaker from Rhea. Rhea goes for the ride again. Takedown from Bayley. Followed up by forearm smash combo. Backslide pin. Too close to the ropes. Snap suplex again. Sliding knee from Bayley. Rhea looking for the clothesline, but nobody there. But picks her back up. Lock it in, the submission. Is this going to be it? Bayley's able to make it to the ropes and break it. T-bone suplex from Bayley. Arm wringer, crescent kick from Rhea. My goodness gracious. Rose plant from the champ. 1, 2. Rhea's able to kick out the last possible second. Bayley pulled that rose plant out of nowhere. Rhea off the ropes. Running big boot from Rhea. Off the ropes again. Power slam from Bayley. It is getting intense, Marine. Thank you. Stalling suplex from Rhea. Ripley all fired up. Bayley is out on her feet. Huge wheelbarrow face slam from Rhea. Working the legs. Rhea off the ropes again. Power slam again from Bayley. T-bone suplex again from Bayley. The champ's making Rhea work for it now. The crowd's all fired up for this one. Who's going to come out on top? Head smash from Rhea. Rhea telling Bayley to bring it on. Full Nelson slam from Rhea, locking in the submission again. Bayley's able to make it to the ropes. Forearm combo again from Bayley. Looking for a back suplex, but Rhea's able to escape. Power slam from the champ. Going up top. Thought twice about it. Bayley into the ropes. Clothesline from Rhea. Double elbows from Rhea for the reversal. Sending Bayley for the ride. Drop kick. My goodness, both these women are just running out of breath here. Pullback lariat. Bayley off the ropes. Double axe handle to Rhea. Bayley off the ropes again. Running into a drop kick from Rhea this time. Kick to the spine. Rhea off the ropes. Running kick. Face to face. Here we go. Rhea drops Bayley with a drop kick. Bayley's back up and delivers a drop kick of her own. Going for the right again. Big boot from Rhea. Rhea again with that stalling suplex. She's fired up, ladies and gentlemen. Bayley to belly. Is that it? 1, 2, 3. Bayley with a successful title defense. What a match between these two. Insane match. Bayley with the Bayley to belly. Going back to the well, using her old finisher to secure the win and the title defense. Outstanding match, ladies. Outstanding match. All right, we've had 2 title defenses. The Street Profits were able to retain their titles against the New Day, and Bayley secures the win and secures the title defense against Rhea Ripley. U.S. Marine, I appreciate you stopping by. It's good to see you in the chat. John from Back in the Day podcast. I shouted you guys out earlier at the beginning of the stream. Thanks for stopping by. We're just getting ready, setting up our next match here. One second. All right. Yep, next title defense is going to be the Hardcore Championship. I'm just working on setting it up right now. It is good seeing new names in the chat. Hello, Bowser Slayer. Good to see you in the chat. Good to see so many names in the chat. Alrighty. Let's see who's going to be going up against our current champion, Rob Van Dam, for the Hardcore Championship. All right, we got the match all set up here. How do you donate? I don't have enough followers yet for donations to be open right now. So once I get to a certain number of followers, then donations opens up, subscribers open up, things like that. That's why I have in my notifications that I'm on the road to 50 followers right now. That will open me up to more new things for my stream, and possibly donations or subscriptions. I'm not sure which one comes first, but I appreciate everyone with the new follows for chiming in. John from Back in the Day podcast, I appreciate the follow. Means the world to me. Thank you so much. But we're not here to hear me get all sappy. Let's jump right into the hardcore match. Here we go. Weapons galore. This is what the Hardcore Championship's all about. Rob Van Dam going up against Cactus Jack for the Hardcore Championship. Rob Van Dam with the perfect plex on the Cactus Jack. Set for the ride. Looking for something, but nobody there. Leg drop from RVD. Both of them sending themselves into the light tubes. Eye rake from Cactus. Looks like Cactus is busted open already from going face first into those light tubes. Looking for a suplex, but Cactus is able to fight his way out. Slide through from RVD, and another one, and another one. Making Cactus get his laps in. Flipping senton from RVD. Eye rake again from Cactus. Spinning roundhouse from RVD. Off the ropes. Shoulder tackle from Cactus Jack. Running bulldog from Cactus. Bow and arrow stretch. Backslide pin from RVD, looking to end it early. Leg drop from Cactus. Both of them into the lights again. Cactus keeps sending RVD for the ride and then runs into the corner himself. Shoulder tackle again from Jack.
5 minutes gone.
Using that light tube on RVD. Spinning wheel kick again from RVD. Leg sweep from RVD. Jumping headbutt from Cactus. Double arm DDT from Cactus Jack. Power slam from Rob Van Dam. Taking his time. Bulldog again from Cactus Jack. Scoop slam out of the ring into the exploding barbed wire. Double arm overhead suplex from Cactus. Looking for the win. Only a 2 count. Choke locked in from Cactus. Is that going to be it? Rob Van Dam's able to kick out. Rob Van Dam taking his time again to make sure the people know who he is. Cactus picking up that piece of wood and putting it to work. Bang, bang, says Cactus Jack. Scoop and a slam from RVD. Off the ropes. Double arm underhook suplex again from Jack. Running Bulldog again onto the chair this time. Rob Van Dam is out on his feet. Both of them into the light tubes again. Stop throwing yourselves into the light tubes. Rob Van Dam is now busted open using that chair. Backbreaker from RVD, followed up by a standing moonsault. Jack is able to get out at the last possible second. Running Bulldog again on RVD. Pile driver from Cactus Jack, trying to catch his breath. Axe kick from RVD with the answer. Hurricane run up pin, is that gonna be it? 2.999, Cactus Jack is able to get out of it. Going for the win again. Last possible second again from Cactus. He's got the chair, what's he gonna do with it? Over the top of the head of RVD. And again. This mat's gonna be gonna have to be changed out after this match. Covered in blood. RVD with the roll up. Is that gonna be it? Cactus is able to kick out the last possible second again. Drop toe hold from RVD. Trying to put the chair to work. Pile driver of his own, but a jumping version of it this time. Flipping senton again from RVD. Bulldog answered back from Jack. Lariat from Jack. Hurricane run up in again. Too close to the ropes. Over the top of the head of the champion again. RVD putting the chair to work. Back suplex from RVD. Looking for the win. 2.999 again. Swinging neck breaker from Cactus. Chair to the top of the head again. Axe kick from the champ. Double arm DDT from Cactus. Dealing out the punishment. Axe kick from RVD again. Using the chair himself. Chokehold applied from Cactus. Jumping pile driver again from the champ. Looking for the win. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Another successful defense from our current champion, RVD. Another hard-hitting, hardcore match. Jumping pile driver, finishing it up with the moonsault. Outstanding match, and again, another title defense. Only the best hold the belts here. Alrighty. I think we got two more matches lined up for tonight. RVD with the title defense. Let's see, what do we got next? Next up in the lineup is the Workhorse Championship, held by none other than KO Kevin Owens, the prize fighter. bring back up the chat window while we decide who's gonna be the one taking up Kevin Owens. RVD versus Riddle. On another show, we're trying to get all the titles done tonight. That would be a good match. Bro versus bro, bro. I think I got the perfect opponent for Kevin Owens. Versus Randy. Nah, I think I got the perfect matchup here. Make sure all the settings are right. Oh, that looks good. All right, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. For the Workhorse title, we have our champion, Kevin Owens, going stunner for stunner against the master of the stunner, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I expect this to be a hard-hitting match between these two. Let's jump into it. Get it going. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Call him what you will. The Texas Rattlesnake, Austin 316 himself, Stone Cold Steve Austin. And making his way down to the ring, the current Workhorse champion, the prize fighter himself, Kevin Owens. Let's get it on. Eye poke from Kevin Owens. Stone Cold introducing Kevin Owens face to the corner. Scoop slam answered back by Owens. Off the ropes. Oh, little bit of a collision there. Big European uppercut from Owens. Standing vertical suplex onto Austin. Forearm smash from Owens. Another eye poke. Austin with the headlock. Scoop slam. Another vertical suplex from Owens. And another one. Owens off the rope. Spine buster from Austin. Looking to end it early. $1 Million Dream locked in. Back and forth, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Austin gets the best of that exchange. Overhand right from Austin. Scoop slam on Owens. Back suplex from Owens. Owens looking for the Irish whip, but Austin reverses it, but still nobody there. Suplex of Austin's own. Manhattan drop. Flipping senton splash. Owens into the ropes. Clothesline from Austin. DDT from Austin. Big Ric Flair chop. Suplex again from Owens. Owens looking for the power bomb, but Austin backdrops him out of the ring and gives him the one finger salute. Getting a little bit of action on the outside here. Owens looking for that power bomb again, but Austin's able to fight out of it. You gotta get back in the ring, boys. You have to the count of 20. Owens is back in the ring. Austin follows him back in. Austin with the pile driver onto Owens, looking for the win. 1, 2. Champ's able to kick out at the last possible second. Owens picks him up and delivers a backbreaker. Owens into the rope. Nobody there. Spine buster this time. Super kick from Owens. Locking in the sleeper hold. DDT from Austin. Owens going for the right again. Back elbow from Austin. Owens is able to get that power bomb. 1, 2. Austin again at the last possible second. Austin with a combination. Giving him the two-finger salute this time. Sends him for the ride. Spine buster again from Austin. Owens with a back suplex. Austin's neck just taking a beating. He's had to have surgery on that several times. Austin going to the middle rope, dropping the elbow on Owens' face. Owens able to fight out of it.
10 minutes gone.
Stunner from so cold as this hit. 1, 2. Oh, Owens is able to kick out the last possible second. I thought that was it, ladies and gentlemen. Owens with the power bomb. Austin's able to kick out the last possible second. Austin stomping the mud hole in Owens. Sending Owens for the right again. Clothesline in the corner. Off the ropes. Back elbow from Austin. Austin's firing off with a whole head of steam here. Swinging neckbreaker. Back and forth slugfest. Who's gonna take it this time? Owens fired up, super kick, but Austin's back up with a lariat right back to Owens. Super kick again from Owens. These two are leaving it all in the ring. Austin off the ropes. Nobody home. Backbreaker from Owens. Both these men are just gassed. Owens with the power bomb again. 1, 2. Austin able to kick out the last possible second again. Austin off the ropes. Pop-up power bomb from the champ. Is that going to be it? 1, 2, 3. Pop-up power bomb out of nowhere from Kevin Owens. Yet again, another successful title defense. These matches keep getting more and more intense. I cannot believe the intensity in these matches. My goodness. That's why we call it the Workhorse title, ladies and gentlemen. You've seen the intensity in that match, and I cannot think of another person better to hold it than Kevin Owens. There it is, title defended from Kevin Owens. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to lead us into our main event of the evening for the One-Man Mafia Heavyweight Championship. Our current champion, Johnny Gargano, from the home state of Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio. One of my personal favorites. If you haven't had a chance to go back and watch the tournament for that one, I believe it's still up on my Twitch channel. Go back and watch it. It was an insane tournament. Now the hard part, got to figure out who he's going to defend it against. I think I got the matchup here. And I don't think it could be any better of a match. Our current champion going up against the longest current WWE champion. The head of the table, ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Gargano defending against Roman Reigns. Let's see if Johnny Wrestling has what it takes to retain his title. Let's jump into it. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the head of the table, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. And making his way down to the ring, the current one-man mafia heavyweight champion, Johnny Gargano. Here we go. Both these two trying to feel each other out, test his strength. Johnny getting the best of the head of the table. Back and forth with the punches. Takedown from Gargano. And another one, taking the Tribal Chief off his feet. Ric Flair chop delivered, standing vertical suplex. I have not seen the Tribal Chief off his feet in forever. Again, Johnny Wrestling taking the Tribal Chief down. Step up itsecurity from Johnny. Oh, looks like Roman might have had enough delivering those knees. Looking for the win already, but it's going to take more than that to keep Johnny Boy down. Johnny answering back, poking a little fun at the Tribal Chief. Johnny getting the best of the exchange. Ric Flair chop again. Jumping DDT onto Reigns, but he's the first one up. Belly to belly overhead suplex. Johnny looking for something, but Roman's able to reverse. Jumping DDT again onto Roman. Roman goes for the ride. Roman's able to finally get a big move in, dropping Johnny down with the DDT. Johnny answering back with his own. Roman with the suplex, and suplexes Johnny out of the ring over the top rope. Johnny answering back, not quite out of the ring, but is able to get the suplex. Looking for a drop kick, nobody home. Arm breaker on the Tribal Chief. Super kick from Johnny. Locking in the Gargano way submission. Excuse me. Got my words a little tongue-tied there. Tribal Chief locking in the guillotine. That's taken out so many men. Vertical suplex again onto Johnny. Backdrop onto Johnny. Hurricane Rana from Johnny delivered onto Roman. Elbow to the back of the head, locking in the Gargano way again. Jumping DDT. Drop on a Roman. Guillotine locked in again. Is Johnny going to be able to break it? Yes, he is. He's able to get to the ropes. Looks like Roman's finally fighting his way back. He says that's it. Johnny's able to lock him in and bring him down with the running arm breaker. Hurricane Rana again from Johnny. He's getting all kinds of fired up here.
10 minutes gone.
Roman's able to slow him down, but Johnny fires back. Spine buster from the Tribal Chief. Taking a minute to catch his breath. Sending Johnny for the ride. Tilt-a-whirl body slam. Swinging neck breaker from Gargano. Off the ropes. Spear. Johnny gives Roman a spear of his own. Super kick to the face. Spine buster answered back from Roman. Johnny all fired up again. German suplex onto the head of the table. Running arm breaker again. Locking in the jerk. Gargano way again. Locking it in. He is bound and determined to make the head of the table tap. Spinebuster again from Roman. Back and forth, here we go. Gargano fired up, step up and security, but Roman's back up with a lariat. Gargano off the rope, spear again onto the Tribal Chief. Gargano saying that's it, going up to the top. Jumping elbow drop off the top rope, locking in the submission again. Roman just won't say no, though. Roman off the rope, Superman punch. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Gargano's back up. T-bone suplex from the Tribal Chief. This is awesome. I can't agree more, John. Samoan drop from Roman Reigns. Spinebuster again. Johnny working over the arm of the Tribal Chief. Locking in the submission again. Can he make it to the ropes? And he does. Super kick from Roman. Swinging neck breaker answered back from Gargano. T-bone suplex again. Super kick from Johnny. Is this gonna be it? He is determined to make. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Roman Reigns taps out to the Gargano way. Ladies and gentlemen, every single match tonight has been a defense. A complete and utter run through from every champion on this card. Every single one of them was able to defend their title. My goodness. No title changes. And just to make sure, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Title defended. Johnny Gargano. Hometown boy. Johnny Wrestling. Able to defend the title against the longest reigning WWE champion in Roman Reigns. Insane match. Johnny went in with a game plan saying, Roman, I'm going to make you my baby boy. And I will make you tap out. Every free second Gargano had, he locked in that submission. And yes, he did make the head of the table tap out. Insane match. I can't believe it. I believed in my heart of hearts that Roman Reigns was going to take the title off of Johnny Gargano tonight. But no, Johnny Wrestling is able to retain. Insane match. Insane. What a card we had tonight. We started off with the tag team championships. We had the Street Profits defending their titles against the New Day and were able to retain. Then we went to the women's championship match where Bayley successfully retained against, who was it? Rhea Ripley, that's right. Rhea Ripley takes the L against our champion. Then we had the hardcore match. RVD successfully defending against Cactus Jack. The Hall of Famer, Mick Foley, unable to take the title off RVD. Then we had our Workhorse Championship. Kevin Owens going up, stunner for stunner, against the originator of it, Stone Cold Steve Austin, unable to get the win. Pop-up powerbomb out of nowhere from Kevin Owens, able to defend his title. Then in the main event, we had Johnny Boy, Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Gargano defending his title up against Roman Reigns, making the head of the table, the tribal chief, say I quit and tap out to the Johnny Gargano submission, the Gargano way. What a match. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. What a night of matches. I appreciate everybody tuning in. It was fun chatting with you guys. I appreciate seeing so many new names and so many new subscribers. I'm glad I was able to keep you entertained. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you get the word out. If you have friends that enjoy wrestling, tell them to check me out. Check out some of the replays on my channel. I do this every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. I'm here with wrestling matches. Next week is Thanksgiving, and that weekend is going to be WWE Survivor Series War Games. So I believe I'm going to do a simulation of that pay-per-view next Wednesday for the wrestling show. So I will get the match lineup and I will put it together here in the game, and we'll run through the matches, run our own simulation, and see if our results end up being the same for the real pay-per-view that happens on that following Saturday. I appreciate it. I hope to see everybody else in the stream next week. Again, every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Tell your friends. Again, huge shout out to Back in the Day with John and Jay podcast. I appreciate you guys shouting me out, putting my Twitch channel name out there. Again, if you guys like 80s and 90s movies and raunchy comedy, that is the podcast for you. I laugh my butt off every episode I listen to. But yes, again, I appreciate everybody tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I will see you next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Take care, guys.
Now I'm skipping stones. See our Father